is not the dominant force on this circuit. That has been Gerwen Price, who's won pretty much half of the events over the last couple of years, which is exactly what Michael van Gerwen was doing for about 5 years on the Euro Tour circuit. But with no Gerwen Price here this weekend, and Peter Wright having to withdraw today, things might be falling in MVG's lap. However, he still has to win 2 games to get to the title, and the quality remaining in the tournament is exceedingly high. All 4 players left standing are major winners. Dimitri van den Bergh, the former match play champion, a top 10 player in the world. He wasn't particularly impressive in overcoming Michael Smith in the quarterfinals, but prior to that, he was very, very good in beating Alan Suter and Ryan Searle. MVG was tested not only by Jose Justicia, but by Martin Lukman in his last 16 games.
Throw first. Game on.
And Dimitri van den Bergh certainly has the capability to test him and indeed beat him. Mark Webster alongside me for what promises to be a fascinating climax to the German Darts Championship.
Michael van Gerwen returning to the stage 8 hours after his previous game. He's remained in the venue, not for the whole 8 hours. He got back scheduled to play Peter Wright. He didn't leave, he's just kept practicing. Dimitri van den Bergh, like I said, played his first quarter-final, but big moment for Dimitri van den Bergh. It was really a coming of age when he beat Michael van Gerwen in that World Series event in Germany, when he lost to Sulevic in the final, but that was sort of his taste of beating one of the big players on the big stage, and it's just been progress after progress for Dimitri van den Bergh, which culminated in a major win last year when he won the World Match Play, the year before.
Does manage to get down to a finish after 9 darts. If he does that regularly over the course of this game, then Dimitri's going to be in with a chance.
53, Dimitri required 161.
And Dimitri van den Bergh, time with the 161. Go back up, Elliot.
64.
No, I like that shot yet. How he pinned the 57. And left 59, single to double combination, but
87.
A great deal coming from Michael van Gerwen. Here's Dimitri van den Bergh to hold. And the 50% of the players remaining have won a Euro Tour. The Dimitri van den Bergh Rob Cross final would guarantee a new winner on the European stage.
73. Michael,
MVG could get 2 darts at double. Might only get 1, might get none. Well, it is 2. Excellently done by Michael van Gerwen to take the first leg against the darts in this one. 1-0 to MVG. It is a race, of course, to 7 legs in the semi-finals, the slightly extended format.
That could prove costly for Dimitri van den Bergh. It's only 1 leg in a race to 7, but Michael van Gerwen, the fresher of the 2.
100.
Dimitri van den Bergh in uncharted territory in a European Tour.
Yeah, it is his first Euro Tour semi-final, but we have seen him in semi-finals of massive TV majors, which, you know, he's won a couple at the match play, of course. We've seen him in plenty of Pro Tour semi-finals, the Players' Championship series.
140.
And he's got a pretty decent record in those as well. Did take him a little while to learn how to win on the floor, but he's kind of got the knack of that now. He solved that riddle, and he solved the Euro Tour riddle as well. Lovely stuff.
Really good a shot, Michael van Gerwen. Got rid of the turn in 3 darts, should say. Gonna need 3 here.
84.
Still happens a little too often, that, in Michael van Gerwen's game. He has a couple of darts at a double. And Dimitri to level up. He missed this double in the first leg. Missed it again, but hits the double 6 and giving it some. 1 leg apiece, couple of breaks of throw.
Well, that victory that Dimitri had against Michael van Gerwen at the German Darts Masters World Series event played in Gelsenkirchen. It was Schalke FC's home ground, a football stadium. World record crowd 20,000 fans for a darts event. Beat Michael van Gerwen, beat Gary Anderson, lost out to Mensur Suljovic in the final. That is the only time that he has beaten MVG. He's lost 7 games, and they've drawn 1 in the Premier League.
Yeah, that was his debut in the Premier League. Dimitri van den Bergh's first game was against Michael van Gerwen. And it was van Gerwen, more a point gain for him than Dimitri, because Dimitri led 6-4, and Michael managed to get a draw.
140.
But he hadn't beat Ryan Searle much until early this afternoon.
Exactly.
And he's ticked that box. He's got beyond the quarter-final for the first time. So he's ticked that box. Can he beat Michael van Gerwen and make a maiden Euro Tour final?
Oh, leaves a bogey number. Frustrating one for MVG.
You saw the reaction from Michael van Gerwen. He's disappointed. And it's given Dimitri time, but Dimitri had time with 6 darts at 161 and didn't make it count in the opening leg.
89.
You hope that history doesn't repeat itself here with the 167. He will get a go at 78.
He keeps finding himself on double 12. He'll be hoping to be on double 12 after his first start here.
Dimitri requires
He hasn't hit
78.
it yet. Can he put that right?
Might be a blessing if he just goes 18-20 tops. I mean, I'm convinced on the double 12 so far. Just shuffle it to the right, so open up the space. Can't find the tops.
Michael
van Gerwen has an opportunity to retake the lead.
1 dart at tops for him. 1 dart is all MVG needs. Break, break, break at the start of this semi-final.
And already both players are giving it some. Why wouldn't they? It's a semi-final of a European Tour. Massive match.
99.
Michael van Gerwen looking to back up a victory with another victory in terms of tournament wins. It was only a Premier night of the Premier League, but he won in Exeter the week before as well.
100.
And he's getting a bit of luck on the way here. Peter Wright withdrawing, Gerwen Price withdrawing from the event, who arguably his 2 biggest rivals.
139.
He won the Nordic Masters last year and got a slice of luck, didn't he?
He did. Look, he was... Fallon Sherrick had him on the ropes at one point, but it was only 2 titles for MVG last year. The Nordic Masters and the Pro Tour event Players Championship one. Now this is a bloke who is used to winning for many years. That's very unlucky. Half the tournaments he entered, you know, he's picking up 20 titles a year. 2 is a very poor return. Now yes, it's progress. He was, you know, after months of not winning anything. But he'll want to get that winning feeling again, and the Premier League is a good stepping stone. This would be another.
25, Michael, 149.
You have no doubt that Michael van Gerwen will be in the playoffs in the Premier League. Just finds a way in the Premier League. He had that one
97
season where he didn't even make the playoffs, but otherwise he finishes top. Doesn't always win the title, but Michael van Gerwen seems to have got to grips with the Premier League format. If he can put a European Tour title in there, it really bodes well for Michael van Gerwen returning to form.
MVG's turn to miss a couple of darts and double, and Dimitri van den Bergh can make this 4 consecutive breaks of throw at the start of this semi-final. Treble 18.
20 for double 16. For 4 legs against the darts. Just over picks, that's unlucky. But Michael van Gerwen to put a little bit of buffer between the players. 2-leg lead, and it is a 2-leg lead. Van Gerwen holds throw, and it's the first hold of throw in this semi-final. He leads Dimitri van den Bergh by 3 legs to 1. I said about the little bit of luck Michael van Gerwen's had here at the bye against Peter Wright. First semi-final as well, Dan.
100.
He can win that, bit more rest in the second semi-final if he goes on and wins it.
Well, look, we saw him come here this weekend, and it looked like Michael van Gerwen would have to be either Jose Justicia or George Killington. Then it could be Damon Heta, then Peter Wright, then any number of players. Dimitri was a potential one. Now, he's not had to play Damon Heta because he lost that incredible game with Martin Lewis. And then not had to play anybody in the quarter-finals. It's suddenly got a lot easier. But we've said it at the start of the weekend, any kind of win for Michael van Gerwen will do, just to get that first title.
It's all well and good saying having a bit of luck, but you've got to go with it as well. Michael van Gerwen's got to hold up his end of the bargain, and so far he is. And It's an important leg for Dimitri van den Bergh. I repeat myself about a couple of breaks of throw, but this level of play, you just can't afford it. These are two of the world's best.
Dimitri, you require 161.
Michael due to play Gerwen Price on Thursday in Nottingham. Hopefully get a few updates during the week with Gerwen. Hope that hand has sorted himself. We see him back.
Double 18 for a 156. Michael van Gerwen can't produce the 12 darter that would have opened up a 3-leg gap and really made life difficult for Dimitri.
Yeah, we've already seen that by Michael's friend Vincent van der Voort this weekend. Big dart for Dimitri van den Bergh, and he's not up to the task. And if there is a glitch in Dimmy's game, when he misses doubles, he misses by a fair bit. They weren't good darts. But he's going to get another go.
No score. Dimitri, you require 4.
Michael will be frustrated because that was a chance to really take control of this semi-final. Couple of breaks a throw. Dimitri van den Bergh, though, no guarantees at the bottom of the double two. If he gets it, and in the air, big leg for Dimmy.
Oh, it's another one of those games with plenty of big scoring visits, but quite a lot of missed doubles. Does make it exciting. Oh, 120. The flight.
Michael van Gerwen currently as well. Seems very determined just to keep playing and playing. We see these players at the top end of the rankings take some time off, but Michael van Gerwen has said he wants to get, first and foremost, his qualification for the European Championship sorted.
93.
Keep playing on the Pro Tour and get himself back to winning ways. But just keep going because Michael van Gerwen will like the feeling of winning. He'll want to continue, keep sending the message out to the rest of him.
He's used to picking up titles. It's not just the titles, it's the money as well, isn't it? I mean, Michael van Gerwen's earnings have taken a hit over the last couple of years.
120.
Going away for every weekend thinking you're going to pick up at least 10, 15, 20 grand, and you're coming back with 2 grand. It does tot up, or tot down.
Dimitri, you require 106.
Imagine that, only coming away with 2 grand the weekend.
Well,
poor Mike.
Yeah, bless him. How about? Ooh, I was about to start feeling sorry for Michael van Gerwen if that went.
95. Michael, you require 74.
To open up the 2-leg gap again. 20 for tops.
54.
Oh, so
Dimitri,
from possibly being able to throw at 4-1 up, Dimitri van den Bergh now could peg Michael back to 3 apiece. Always the risk that you pin the ball. It doesn't even go that way. 32. And that is a convincing finish from Dimitri van den Bergh. He looked in all sorts of bother just a couple of minutes ago when Michael van Gerwen had those 3 clean at double 18 for a 4-1 lead with a couple of breaks. Now it's well and truly game on. 3-all in this semi-final.
Dimitri van den Bergh really enjoying himself up there. It's not always been the case against MVG, having suffered 7 defeats to him. In fact, the most recent one, Van Gerwen averaged 110 against him in the Premier League. Can't be a pleasant experience at all.
Takes him doing averaging 110 in the Premier League, though.
Yeah, he has done it more than once.
100.
Yeah, but did he do it in Exeter?
That's the key.
If you do it there, ooh,
that's what separates the men from the boys.
That's right.
93.
Very much so.
There you see, lots of missed darts at double, loads of big scoring, both averaging over a ton, over the 110 mark on the first 9. We've got a
29.
game.
Just getting a bit edgy here now. Van den Bergh did the hard work to get back to 3 apiece. Good dart from Michael van Gerwen. Doesn't leave a finish, but it's forcing Dimitri van den Bergh to get rid of the 2-3-8 really in 6 darts. They need more. He's going to need more. Michael van Gerwen looking to break again.
100.
2 holds a throw in the whole match. Chunter it away to himself there, Dimmy.
Michael, you require 68.
Rarely been enough in this game, but it is on this occasion. Once more, Michael van Gerwen gets his nose in front.
Michael to throw first.
Dimitri van den Bergh be frustrated though, got on level terms. Michael van Gerwen, who admit his confidence can be fragile at times, but that was a response of someone who's getting his confidence back. Still in the balance.
60.
Got to go to the back end of 2020 in Riesa and in Sindelfingen for Michael van Gerwen to last reach a final of European Tour events. Did it in back-to-back events, lost them both. Was taken to the cleaners by Jose de Salzo, and Joe Cullen, of course, beat him at the International Darts Open. He's 3 legs away from returning to the Euro Tour final. I'm going to add to his incredible, mind-blowing haul of 32 European Tour crowns.
105.
Some of the games Michael has lost this year, particularly on the big stage. The one against Gary Anderson, the open week of the Premier League, he wasn't at his best there, but he was up against the Gerwen Price in Belfast, an inspired Gerwen Price who hit a 9-darter. Johnny Clayton, who was in fine form from 4-1 down.
100.
Damon Heta has produced some absolute wonderful performance to beat him on a couple of occasions, so he has been beaten by some pretty good stuff. Not his poor performances, but
this is pretty good stuff. Oh, very nearly. Incredible stuff from Dimitri van den Bergh.
Great effort from Dimitri. Got rid of this in leg 1, Michael van Gerwen. Gets rid of it again in leg 8, 5-3. A 2-leg cushion again, 2 legs away from the final. Dimitri van den Bergh, lucky at the 164. Looking to hold through for only the 2nd time in the match.
Well, we said Dimitri would have to be better than he was against Michael Smith to challenge MVG. We expect him to be better. He is better, and he's still not enough right now.
100.
Couple of tens. That one was decisive. Dimitri van den Bergh looking to put it straight back, but hold the throw here. Like I said, just stay in touch. An opportunity will arise for Dimitri van den Bergh.
96. $45.
How costly could that be? That slip into the 5. A gap of 80. And Gerwen switching down the board and with effect. Again, not leaving a finish, but saying to Dimitri van den Bergh, you've probably got to take that 225 in 2 visits. This is good.
Bad way to go about it.
That's really good dance.
171.
Brilliant from Dimitri van den Bergh. But there's the pressure. And Dimi's been less than convincing at times on the doubles.
54.
Vince is there. Dimitri van den Bergh stays in touch. Van Gerwen still needs 2 more legs.
Really good finish there for Dimitri van den Bergh.
83.
Michael van Gerwen won't be able to relax just yet. He'd have been hoping for an error from Dimitri van den Bergh to get a goal for 6-3. Van den Bergh went 3-1 down, rally to make it 3 apiece. Can he rally from 2 legs down again?
96.
Michael van Gerwen, such has been his dominance on the Euro Tour, this is the 43rd time he's played in a Euro Tour semi-final. You want to have a stab at how many he's lost right now? Out of the 42 previous semi-finals.
Do this logically. 19?
80.
4.
Yeah, you can see my logic there.
Well, he's won 32 titles and he's lost. There wasn't a great deal of logic there. But
I thought it was 22 titles. Yeah,
no, it's 32.
Just a 4, so that's incredible. And that's the size of the task that Michael van Gerwen's got on his hands here.
And he has just walked in behind us, I will say. The people that beat him, James Wade, Kim Ibrich twice, and Paul Nicholson, the only ones to do it. Dimitri Bergh has got 6 darts from 1-2-4, and he's going to need a second visit. And all of a sudden, this semi-final is very much alive.
72.
That was an awful guess, wasn't it, Webby?
I mean, it was.
Disappointed in myself.
I did chuck it at you. I'm going to stitch you up.
Dimitri, you require 52.
Awful. But it may be increasing to 5. Dimitri Bergh is level again. Michael Van Gerwen can't get rid of him. 10 legs played, 5 apiece. Best of 3 legs now for the place in the final.
Dimitri to throw first.
Bergh. Well, Michael Van Gerwen will kick himself in that 5th leg when he had 3 for 4-1. A double break. And he may have gone on to cruise to the final then, but Dimitri Bergh digging in.
137.
Crowd are singing his name. He's their new favourite. Oh, what a response from MVG.
Yeah, no emotion from Michael. There's plenty of it from Dimitri at the minute.
Great adjustment after that first dart, which is so high.
It's advantage Dimitri Bergh in this 11th leg and in the match. And if we go all the way, Bergh's got the darts.
Well, absolutely stupendous stuff from Dimitri Bergh.
104.
Averaging 104. Dimitri Bergh. Michael Van Gerwen 102. It's some spectacle, this semi-final. Bergh to hit the front for the first time.
65.
Can't find the ball. Over to you, Michael Van Gerwen.
It's on. Still on. And that is some way away.
Dimitri required 25.
Rushed that last start slightly. Couldn't quite get the reach. Dimitri Bergh, double A. Gets it. Listen to the roar. Bergh one away. 6-5. He leads.
It has taken 11 legs, but Dimitri Bergh has now got in front. And he's 1 leg away from a first ever Euro Tour final. Only a second ever career win against Michael Van Gerwen. And this is not one of the Michael Van Gerwen 91 average performances. He has played some serious stuff in this game, and Dimitri has stood up to him.
60.
And he's got the darts, Dimitri Bergh. It's in his hands for a place in a first ever Euro Tour final.
You've got to be a very good player to get on that stage and average 103 plus. You've got to be an incredible player to start off slowly and get up to that sort of level, and you've got to be a really special player to do it in your first ever semi-final against Michael Van Gerwen.
Yeah, and against the Michael Van Gerwen, it's averaging 101 plus himself. Again, if it does end in defeat, Michael Van Gerwen, he's not that sort of player to take a positive of playing well. He wants to win,
81.
but he's played well. But Dimitri Bergh's just been that slightly bit better. It all stems from that 5th leg for me. 3 darts for 4-1 and 2 breaks. Bergh has battled away despite trailing the majority of the match. This should be a 4th successive leg as well if he can close it out here.
Oh, the magic is just not quite there. Bullseye missed in successive legs for Michael Van Gerwen. And Dimitri Bergh, does he go aggressive? Can he give himself 2 match darts? He's not going to get 2. He doesn't even get 1.
53. Michael, you require 25.
The right decision to go aggressive for me. Execution not there. Execution there from Van Gerwen. We are now on 1 leg to decide who takes their place in the final. It's Dimitri Bergh who has the darts. Couldn't carve out a match dart on the 93 there. Can he find one in this leg? It's a good start. He'll settle for that.
Drink it in.
74.
Michael van Gerwen digging in this last leg decider. Can he force an opportunity?
Incredible from both.
It might have to be a 9-darter. It might actually have to be a 9-darter for Michael van Gerwen to win this game.
Well, it's not going to happen in 9 darts. Oh, he did that one. It's advantage Bergh. Yeah, fantastic game from start to finish. Got to come down.
59.
Oh, now then, maybe an opening.
10-40. He's starting down the bottom of the board. Another one. Great darts from Michael van Gerwen. It's well and truly in the balance now. Michael van Gerwen missed a 167 in the previous leg.
He cannot.
Can't.
Does not.
That was great set-up play. Van Gerwen gets a shot for the match though at 114. Gonna get a dart. He's got 18 for the double 18, and he misses outside. Dimitri van den Bergh, it's in your hands. 3 for a place in your first ever Euro Tour final.
And none of them find the mark. Dimitri van den Bergh battles and scraps and is brilliant for 12.5 legs and blows his chance of a first ever Euro Tour final. And Michael van Gerwen wins an absolute cracker. He's back in a Euro Tour final for the first time in a couple of years, looking for his first Euro Tour title in almost 3 years. And yes, Wright pulled out. Yes, he didn't have to face Damon Heta. And yes, he survived match darts from Dimitri van den Bergh. But mighty Michael van Gerwen has played some serious stuff to reach the final, and it will be very difficult to stop him from making it Euro Tour title number 33. Who can? It's only down to Rob Cross or Daryl Gurney. Their semi-final coming up in a moment.
So great, mate.